and welcome to another fantastic show of ESC Fan TV. And we're moving across to Montenegro. Montenegro, unfortunately, have only had a, how can I put it, a selective history when it comes to Eurovision. They've only qualified twice for the grand final since they started entering by themselves in 2007. That was in 2014 and 2015. This year, they're sending a vocal group, D Mol, with the song Heaven. And at this point, I'd like to say a very good evening to a brand new ESC Fan TV newcomer. It's Denise.
Hi, good evening, Tom. Hi, everybody.
So, Montenegro, what are your views on this year's Montenegro entry?
Well, I have to say I was dreading this, but it's my guilty pleasure. I think it's probably because it was one of the first nations to announce their finalist. So probably it's a tune that lots of us have heard more times than others. I think their video is fantastic. Of course, on the night, it'll be about the staging. It's got great harmonies. It's cheesy as hell. But for me personally, I think it's great. It'll appeal to a lot of people. It's very sweet. It's very nice. Will it come anywhere? I have no idea. I mean, it's second in this first semi-final, isn't it?
Yes.
So I don't know how it's going to do. Wouldn't it be great if they could qualify? They stand a good chance being in the first semi-final. The song, it's cheesy as hell, but it's lovely. It's got great words. It's for a romantic like me. It's lovely. But, I'm falling from heaven straight into your arms. I think it's lovely, but hey, that's me. I'm a bit soppy, but I think it's absolutely lovely. Lovely harmonies. But it's nothing. It's in a completely different class to everything else. Yeah. But let's just cross our fingers for them. I think it's lovely.
I was going to say, Denise, were you impressed by their performance in Amsterdam? Obviously, they performed in Amsterdam at Eurovision in concert this weekend.
Yes, I thought it was lovely. I think they did really well. I don't know what they're going to do for staging. I should think they probably opt for their original national final staging with the musical notes. Do you remember that one? They all standing in front of musical notes.
Yeah.
I thought it was lovely. I thought they performed it very well.
Okay, now let's bring Tristan in on this conversation. Good evening, Tristan.
Hello there, good evening.
Evening. Now, you were someone who was also in Amsterdam at the weekend as well. Montenegro, is this an uphill struggle for them to qualify? They always seem to have to try a little bit more than some other countries.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Montenegro was my cigarette break, so I didn't actually see them in Amsterdam. But I don't know. It started off as my bottom, 41st out of 41 songs. Then when the revamp came in and the video came in, I've started to really quite like it. I think the revamp is really good. I really hated the staging in Montenegro with the one on the musical notes thing. I thought that was extremely naff. Mainly because it didn't really make any sense. I mean, they were just sort of, and obviously they weren't moving, so there wasn't very much chemistry between them. I have seen the video in Amsterdam since on YouTube, and yeah, it looks good. It's creeping up in my top, but it's still sort of like around about the 35 mark. It's going to get a few points from Serbia, obviously, and from Slovenia, who traditionally give them quite a lot of points. But it's going to miss votes from countries like Armenia, Macedonia, and Albania, who traditionally give them votes. I don't think it will make it, unfortunately. It'll probably just miss out on that top 10.
Okay, just bring Elliot into the conversation as well. Now, Montenegro are going to perform second in semi-final one, as Denise said. They're sandwiched between Cyprus, which we know is Tomato with Replay, and Finland, which is the much-hyped Darude. Is this going to pose a problem for them, Elliot?
Yeah, this proves that this song is filler in this semi-final. I'm sorry, this song is doomed. Yeah, it's sandwiched between, modern pop song and Darude, who is Darude with this, albeit quite simple lyrically, very infamic EDM song, which is really powerful musically. So it's going to get completely washed over, and I don't see it going anywhere. I don't see it coming last place because people will enjoy this and people will vote for it just because it's simple, it's catchy, and it does get in your head. But it's going nowhere. But if anyone wants to be brave and put a bet on it to win, it's 250 to 1. So why not? I guess. But it is last with the bookies to win the competition, and yeah, I don't see this in the final, sadly.
Oh, sad times. Mitchell,
I wish him the best, though.
Mitchell, is this something you put a bet on or not?
I wouldn't put a bet on it, I guess. I just want to say I'm a little starstruck that we've got Daz Sampson here. My first Eurovision was 2006. I was forced to watch it. Not forced to watch it, but it was French homework to translate Il était temps. And then we ended up just all talking about why UK does not get enough votes as it deserves. But yeah, so it's really lots of fun. Montenegro, yeah, interestingly, I heard this as an audio first, and I was like, okay, they really can sing. They're a really good group. There's incredible harmonies, which I'm really jealous that they can do. You've even got a key change. Joanne and I love a key change. and so, yeah, watched the music video, and it was reminiscent of San Marino. No, that song. What's it called? Something of light for you and me.
Chain of Light.
Chain of Light. I thought it was a little like, you know, for the teens, but then I see them in interviews and they're super mature, super like fun people, and I think it's really good. I think they could impress us. It's a shame that they're second, just like San Marino was, I think, in the semi-final. But I really do wish them all the best. It's not bad, but I mean, it could just get forgotten. So I do wish them all the best, though.
Okay, let's take this to the wider panel then. We're looking for a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Are Montenegro going to actually qualify out of their semi-final? Do you know what? I'm going to go straight to Daz.
When I listened to it, I gave it a 7 out of 10, and I'll tell you for why. Because it ticks a lot of Eurovision boxes. It has that stereotypical Eastern European noise, but they're very good singers and they do look very good. Unfortunately, I think being second is probably going to be the thing that, because I think they could make the final if they were in a better position. And if they sing it well, you never know. It's a good 7 out of 10 for me, and could go either way. But if I had to put a bet on it, I would say they just missed the final narrowly.
Just skimming outside the zone. Denise, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, much as I'd love to give it a thumbs up, it's got to be a thumbs down.
Elliot?
I love them, but it's a thumbs
Elliot,
down.
thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, we can't hear you. Sorry. Oh, yeah, you are. You are now alive.
It's all right. Love them. Think they've got good voices. Song does nothing. It's a thumbs down. As much as I love them.
Okay, Gustav, thumbs up, thumbs down.
You know, they remind me of a cult. Like they're running around screaming heaven on a beach in white clothes. So it's actually a thumbs up for me. I hope they qualify.
Joe?
Oh, I wish I could say they'll qualify, but no, I don't think they will, unfortunately. Thumbs down.
Okay. Phil and Michelle? Oh, thumbs down from them.
It's a no from me.
Mitchell?
Very talented, but it's a nay.
Tristan?
No, I'm afraid
and finally,
not.
Stuart, what's the chat room saying, and what do you say as well?
So the chat room's getting going. They're all in amazement. We've got Daz on the show. From my point of view, I'm with Daz actually on this. I think this is a grower, and I quite like it. I think they harmonised really well. I'm going to say this is a thumbs up.
And I'll be honest, I've got it in my top 10 as well. It's a thumbs up for me. I'm predicting 10th place for it. I think it's just going to get in there.
Wow.
But don't tell Oban, because might not have Cyprus in there. Don't forget, in the meantime, like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget also, check out those interviews. They are fantastic. And we'll see you then. Take care. Bye.